In his biography of Elon Musk, Walter Isaacson provides a lengthy account covering all phases of his life, from his family roots to his futuristic visions, which today seem like a dream come true, with horizons approaching. The following is a detailed and interconnected overview of the book's key points. 1. Family roots and home environment. Elon Musk grew up in Pretoria, South Africa, in an environment that combined the rigor of his engineer father with the gentleness of his academically minded, casual mother. He grew up in a home where his father and siblings discussed engineering and technology, while his mother encouraged dialogue about the arts and humanities. Suffering violent bullying at school, he soon turned to the books piled up in his room, flicking between science fiction novels and physics and philosophy books. A deep desire arose within him to escape to a world that offered him a climate of creativity and invention, far from the harsh pressures of reality. 2. A secluded childhood and a passion for programming. At the age of 11, his father installed a simple game on his home computer. Elon spent days behind the screen, learning programming until he was sufficiently proficient to produce a small video game. He didn't hesitate to put it up for sale online for a small sum, but that step marked the beginning of a career filled with tech projects. 3. Moving to Canada and then the United States. Seeking to broaden his horizons, Musk moved to Canada, where he studied for 2 years at Queen's University. He then moved to the United States and enrolled at the University of Pennsylvania. There, his friendships deepened, and his first idea for combining technology and media emerged, inspired by new ways to deliver information to the public. 4. Zip2 and the first start. With his brother Kimball, Musk founded Zip2 in 1995 to develop a digital newspaper directory that linked local business listings with interactive maps. He quickly signed a contract with the New York Times and Tribune, which increased the company's momentum and increased its employee count to hundreds. In early 1999, a major company acquired it for $307 million, giving Musk a stake of more than $20 million, a move that financially empowered him to pursue bigger dreams. 5. X.com and the rise of PayPal. Not content with his initial success, Musk later founded X.com to provide online banking services. After merging it with a platform owned by a group of engineers, the project evolved into the electronic payment service, PayPal. In 2002, he sold it to a well-known auction site for $1.5 billion in stock, amassing hundreds of millions of dollars as his initial capital to launch his subsequent ventures. 6. SpaceX, conquering private space. In 2002, he announced the founding of SpaceX, aiming to reduce the cost of space travel and potentially send humans to Mars. The company faced successive failures in its first rocket launch attempts, 3 failed attempts, leaving it on the brink of bankruptcy. However, the fourth success in September 2008 was not just a failure. It opened the door to a contract with NASA worth more than $1 billion to supply cargo to the International Space Station. The popularity of this achievement was followed by innovative developments, from reusable rockets to a satellite network providing internet access to remote areas. 7. Tesla, the clean car revolution. In February 2004, Musk made his first significant investment in a small electric car company and joined its board of directors. Not content with the role of investor, he assumed the role of CEO, charting a roadmap for the production of a luxury sports car and then a mid-range sedan suitable for the general public. The company faced stifling production crises, known at the time as production hell, but overcame them by establishing major battery and body assembly plants, becoming the most valuable company in the automotive sector by 2020. 8. Solar City, integrated solar energy. Eager to expand the scope of clean energy, Musk and his 2 cousins founded a company to install solar panels on rooftops. It quickly became the second largest provider in the United States and was later acquired by the electric car company to produce an integrated energy system that combines panels and batteries under one roof. 9. Neuralink and brain-computer interface. In late 2016, a new company was announced to develop microchips implanted in the brain, allowing direct communication between neurons and electronic devices. Testing began on animals and then progressed to the early stages of human trials, with the potential to treat paralysis and neurological diseases. 10. The Doug Company and tunneling. A vision to solve the traffic congestion crisis led him to establish a company that would dig tunnels under cities at a low cost and speed. He began with a pilot tunnel under his company's headquarters in California, then expanded to projects in other states, envisioning an urban network resembling an underground artery. 11. Acquisition of the social media platform. In the spring of 2022, he made an offer to buy the popular social media platform, entering a months-long financial and legal battle. The acquisition culminated in a combination of loans and personal investment, and Musk became its owner and began implementing his visions of freedom of expression and technological employment. 12. Personality and internal transformations. Musk possesses an unwavering determination and a calculated risk mentality that frightens those who view it as chaotic or reckless. He is characterized by his demand for perfection from himself and his employees, which generates tremendous pressure, but often yields unprecedented results. However, his approach is not devoid of human touch, as he supports research and startups as a motivating leader. 13. Family and romantic relationships. Musk's personal life was marked by several marriages and romantic relationships, during which he fathered several children. He tried to balance his work life with his family life, with varying degrees of success. Isaacson's book is frank in highlighting the cracks that occur in human bonds when one immerses oneself in a major project. 14. Lessons learned and a vision for the future. The will to make the impossible possible. The book demonstrates how his patience in the face of failure and his persistence in trying again were the keys to his success. Integration of projects. Musk didn't view his companies as separate entities, but rather devoted his efforts to creating an interconnected ecosystem in energy, transportation, space, and communications. Boundaries are breakable. The book leaves the reader with the sense that big dreams can become reality when combined with the right tools and unwavering determination. This detail provides a comprehensive picture of Elon Musk's journey from a reclusive child to a pioneering leader who is changing the face of the world through projects that today seem more like fantasy than reality. Through these projects, we can conclude that every great achievement begins with an idea and is achieved with unwavering determination.